Breaking news update coming in, and the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitaraman is chairing the 45th GST Council meeting. This is being held in Lucknow. It's expected to review the tax rate of over 40 items and drugs which are related to COVID management. Most importantly, the centre is mulling over including petrol and diesel under GST, a move that has been long opposed by several states for fear of losing out on their state revenue. Centre may also propose levying a 5% GST tax on food delivery apps such as Zomato and Swiggy and treat them as restaurants. Let me go across to my colleague Hina. She is currently in Lucknow tracking that meeting. As we said just a short while back, Nirmala Sitaraman has in fact started chairing that GST Council meet. It's a very crucial meet, as we said, because of several issues which are likely to come up today, especially with regard to fuel being brought under GST. Let me go across to my colleague Hina, who is at Lucknow. Hina, if you could just tell us, for our viewers, for the benefit of our viewers, what exactly are some of the main items on the agenda of this meeting? And of course, take us through what are the, what you have picked up through your sources on what is likely to happen or being deliberated in this meeting.
Well, in total, there are about 5 things that we are going to be looking forward to as far as this very important GST Council meeting is concerned. The first and important one is bringing, rather a possibility of bringing petrol and diesel under the ambit of the GST regime. Now, as we speak, the petrol and diesel prices across the country are at an all-time high. And every time a demand has come from the middle class that, there should be some relief for the middle class from the government side because the tax component is quite high. Both centre and the states have reiterated that the only way to bring relief for the middle class is to bring petrol and diesel under GST. So today, for the first time officially, this issue is expected to be taken up in this particular meeting that's currently underway. Now, most of the ministers that we have spoken to from different parts of the country have got mixed views on this. For example, UP is absolutely against this particular idea. Kerala is expected to oppose this proposal. Interestingly, Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, both Congress-ruled states, are in the favor of this particular idea, but whether they will lend their support in the meeting today or not remains to be seen. Apart from this, the second important thing that we are looking forward to is the food that you order via food delivery apps like Swiggy and Zomato. There is a proposal to levy a tax, a GST of 5%. If that is expected, then your food delivery may get expensive. Point number 3 is that there are about 50 odd goods and services, 32 goods and 29 services, which are expected to see a change in their GST rate. That will be important. Fourth one is the issue of compensation. Most of the ministers from various states that we have spoken to are of the view that the compensation to them should be given beyond June 2022 as well. We'll see how the centre will have to react to that and what really happens to that. And last, and another important issue is of COVID-related items. The GST concession that was given to them till September, that deadline is expected to get extended now till end of December because the third wave is imminent. We don't know when it might hit us, but just to be prepared, that could be another concession that the GST Council may consider. So these are the 5 things that we are going to be watching out for.
Right, Hina, and we'll be tracking, of course, as updates come in from that meeting there. Thank you so much for joining us from Lucknow.